Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope your New Year has started off on a great note, and we all are claiming 2017 because it's going to be an absolutely fantastic year. So congratulations and welcome to our online webinar this evening. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce my co-presenter to you. Her name is Seema. She was introduced to Global World Trade by her business partner in late June 2015. At first, she was not involved in the business as she was an introvert and didn't feel comfortable approaching random people and talking to them. When she had seen how passionate Nolan was about the business and the benefits of being a diamond and the compensation plan, she decided to assist him part-time until November 2015 when she launched her own Diamond BDM. Since then, she has made it her mission to learn a business by plugging into webinars and duplicating what the top leaders in the company are doing. She has overcome one of her greatest fears, ladies and gentlemen, and that's of speaking to people, and she's become so confident that she can now strike up a conversation with anyone. Now, prior to joining Global World Trade, she worked in a corporate company for over 20 years, namely South African Airways, and she realized that she did not want to work for the same company until retirement, so she fired her boss. She is now working a business every single day, giving it her all and loving it. She speaks to people daily, sharing the opportunity with them, and she's also interacting with various women organizations as she wants to empower and help change lives. She is also encouraging women into becoming entrepreneurs and business owners so that they can leave a legacy for their children and for their families. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to introduce my co-presenter for this evening, first female diamond in South Africa, Seema Pillay.
Wow, thank you for that warm introduction, Nolan. Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone on this call. I hope you guys are all revved up for 2017 because it's going to be a smashing year. We're going to claim it, as Nolan mentioned. So, folks, before we get started with the presentation, I'd like to introduce my co-presenter, Mr. Nolan Pillay. Nolan is an IT consultant by profession, and he was introduced to Global World Trade on the 24th of June 2015, and he launched his Palladium email immediately. But on the 26th of June, that's just 2 days after he launched, he decided to upgrade to a Diamond, as Diamond allows him to maximize his earning stream, and he didn't want to work the same for less. He also wanted to lead by example. Now, Nolan is the first diplomat in South Africa, and his intention is to create as much awareness and empower as many people as possible. He is extremely excited and driven more than he has ever been. He is passionate about his business and is always willing to assist anyone. Now, Nolan portrays the skills of a true leader as he is motivated because he has a vision whereby he wants to help as many people change their lives. He has appeared 3 times on Night of the Stars, and he was the Ambassador of the Month for July last year, where he did a fantastic job just being the host. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Nolan Pillay.
Wow, thank you very much, Seema, for that kind introduction. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that was the first female diamond in South Africa, and since then, the company, South Africa is just growing and growing and growing. There's no stopping us. So, what I'd like you to do is keep your notepads on hand and make as many questions as possible, make as much notes as possible. You will be given the opportunity to type in your questions at the end of the presentation, and we would be able to answer it online. It's either I would answer it or the number one earner in our company, who's Mr. Reza Mascalo, or Seema Pillay would answer it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show on the road. Today, we're going to be talking about our company, the benefits, our amazing products. I use these products on a daily basis. Even if I'm not leaving home, I'm using my products. They're absolutely stunning. We're also going to be talking about the compensation and also the past, present, and most importantly, your future. Okay, so We know what happens when inflation rises, and inflation rises quite often, right? There's basically our salary is not enough to keep up with inflation. So we basically have three choices in life. The first one is we change our lifestyle standard. We go for a cheaper car, a cheaper house. We stop eating out at restaurants, so this affects our family lives. The second thing a lot of us do is we go to banks. We borrow from the one bank to pay the next bank, which means it increases our debt all the time. So I'd like to congratulate you once again because you are looking for the additional income stream where you can improve your lifestyle and the lifestyle of the people around you, ladies and gentlemen, because this is exactly what it's all about. If you look at all the increases we've had recently, everything is in the double figures. Has our salary ever gone into double figures? I would think not, right? Some of us may be lucky, some of us not so lucky. Now, in saying that, you got to think about retirement as well. Let's look at the stats with population by age 65. 36% would be deceased. 54% is on social grants, ladies and gentlemen. 5% is still working. Now, would you like to be working at the age of 65 for a boss or for a company? Would we like our parents or grandparents? Absolutely not, right? And only 5% of that population is ready to retire wealthy by age 65. Only 5%. If we take that 5% and break it down a little further, you would find that 16% are made up of doctors and lawyers, 9% are athletes and entertainers, 1% inventors. Now the majority have chosen the entrepreneurial route where they have become business owners. So it's quite a huge number. It's 74%, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, just to give you a little, tell you about our company. Now, Global World Trade was founded in 2005 by our CEO and founder, Mr. Ramin Mascalo, in Ontario, Canada. We are an e-commerce fashion business and we are debt free as well. And we're in a multi-million dollar direct sales corporation. We're currently serving clients in over 165 countries with 64,000 plus e-mall operators and VIP clients. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this figure is increasing drastically on a daily basis. Now, we are Canada's largest designer fashion house with a manufacturing heritage dating back to the 1880s. Okay, and having a look at our mission statement, we want to become the most globally impactful designer brand by providing a lifelong opportunity for entrepreneurs to build generational wealth. And our vision is through empowerment to create 1,000 global wealth trade millionaires en route to the billion.
Wow, absolutely correct, Sima. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the type of industries that we are in recession-proof industries. The first one is the fashion industry. Now, this industry is sitting at $1.2 trillion. Look at luxury brands back in 2014. It was worth $400 billion. So this means in a matter of just 3 years, this figure has tripled. Now, the second biggest industry is the online industry. If you look at how much consumers are spending online, $1.67 trillion. Now, these online sales are expected to grow by plus 25% every year for the next 5 years. So my question to you would be, imagine the power of combining your fashion business with the online sales industry. It's an absolute no-brainer, ladies and gentlemen, absolute no-brainer. So starting with some accolades, this is our CEO and founder, Mr. Ramin Mascalo. He was inducted in the Network Marketing Hall of Fame. And if you read the fine print there, it basically says when you spend 26 years improving people's lives, this is exactly what Global World Trade is about, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the other names that have appeared in Network Marketing Hall of Fame are like Jim Rowan, Robert Kiyosaki, etc. Now, we've also been accredited the A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. It's a huge accolade for us. And ladies and gentlemen, if you look at all the companies that are registered direct sales or multi-level marketing companies out there, there's 655 of them. There's only 20 that got the AAA rating. And Global World Trade is one of them, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a huge accolade for us.
Now, moving on to our media accolades, in the trade and business media, that's our CEO, Mr. Ramin Mascaro, who has been featured on the American Business Journal. Now, that's actually a very proud moment for us. And, moving on to the fashion accolade, we've been featured on Regard magazine, and in the multi-level marketing media, we've been featured on Networking Times. Plus, there are many more media accolades below, as you can see, that we have been featured on. Now, moving on to our fashion accolades, Fairy is a red carpet favorite and has always been featured on TV and in the media. And these are just a few of the TV programs that we've been featured on. It's the Emmy Awards, the Golden Globe, and Fashion Police. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, these are just a few of the celebrities that are featured wearing our beautiful products. Now, moving on to our beautiful products, our first brand is the Posh Fashion Jewelry, which consists of ladies and men's jewelry, and we have a timepiece line. And here you can purchase your favorite Posh jewelry from as little as $25 to $313. Now, our second brand is called the Fairy Luxury. Here we have products made out of 950 Palladium. We have handbags, mercers, timepieces, shoes, shields, opticals, belts, and many other beautiful accessories, as you can see. Now, our third brand is called the Fairy Mosh Ultra Luxe, which consists of 19 karat special projects. Here we have our bridal collection as well. We have a 21 karat selection. We have the Prestige collection, the Exotic collection, and the Opulence wear.
Wow, absolutely. If you look at those brands, they're stunning. That is why we love using our products almost, well, not almost every single day. So if you look at the traditional business options out there, to start up a fashion business is going to cost you nothing less than $1 million, because you've got to think about your store location, you've got to think about experience, inventory. You want to carry your stock, right? Furniture, staffing, website development. You've got to think about all of these, because when it comes to a website, you want to be able to get your VIP customers to click on the link and want to go further. It must be as attractive as possible. Now that's the cost to work for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, not by yourself with Global World Trade. For as little as 3599 Canadian dollars, you can own your own turnkey business. You're getting a full website. It's an online store, ladies and gentlemen. Technology has allowed everybody to be online and connected, so nobody wants to go to a mall anymore. Everyone wants to shop online because it gives you time freedom. We will train you. We will guide you on business training. We will teach you how the business works. We even have reports in place. It's a fully online mobile office business. We also guide you on how you can save on tax. And of course, your mall is preloaded with tens of thousands of dollars worth of product, and it's a global business. So worldwide sales reach as well. So here's the nice part. And I heard this from my colleague in St. Lucia recently. She says if St. Lucia falls down, her business is still running because it's a global business. So how nice is that? You're not affected by anything that happens in your respective countries, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ideal partnership. We do take care of everything: inventory, orders, payments, shipping. When I say shipping, what I'm basically meaning is whenever any of your VIP clients purchase from your online mall, we will deliver directly to their door anywhere in the world. So this means there's no logistics on your side. You're sitting at home, you're watching your favorite TV program or sport, you get a message on your phone, you've just earned yourself retail profit. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. We also take care of guarantees and returns. We maintain your website for you. We're always looking after it for you. And of course, our products come with certificate of authenticities as well. So what do you need to do? All you have to do is tell two people about your new business and the dazzling products. So I will explain the two people in a short while to you.
Now, this is the ideal opportunity because with global world trade, you can get to retire wealthy, and also you get to work flexible hours. You can decide how many hours a day you wish to work, or you could even get to work from the comfort of your own home or anywhere else. Now, what I love about it is that you can get to be your own boss, okay, which is absolutely amazing.
Wow. That's so nice, because the other day I was sitting in front of my pool and working, and it's so refreshing breathing in fresh air, sitting on the porch and working. Absolutely amazing. Just love it to bits. So how does this really work? With your e-mall, which is electronic mall, you can make online retail sales anywhere in the world. That's right, and earn up to 67% retail profit. Your e-mall is open 24/7. It's not a 9 to 6 shop. We dropship right to your customers, means we deliver directly to their door. We even take care of VAT duties and customs clearance as well, ladies and gentlemen. You get paid on a weekly basis, so you don't have to wait for month end to get your salary. This is happening on a weekly basis, and also bigger tax breaks. So how do you showcase your mall? Very simple. It's been proven that using social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it's 35% successful. Having home branding parties, it's been proven to be 49% successful. Now, by the way, we actually teach you how to host the home branding parties as well. We have videos with step-by-step guides teaching you about it as well. Now, my favorite is in person, meeting somebody for coffee, connecting with them, and discussing how global world trade can change their lives. And the success rate there has been 79%, ladies and gentlemen. So going back to the email packages, we touched a little on the diamond package early on. Yes, you can join in from as little as 3599 as a diamond member. You're getting up to 40% members discount. So if you want to buy anything for yourself, your spouse, family, friends, you get 40% members discount. Over and above that, you're getting back product to the value of $2,100, ladies and gentlemen. $2,100 worth of product. Now, as a diamond, you get the highest discounts, highest earning potential. You earn on 3 different e-malls, which I will explain shortly. Also, there's also an additional benefit which I will cover on the next slide. Now, diamond makes 67% retail profit. The second package we have is a gold. You can join in as a gold member from as little as 1899 Canadian dollars. You get up to 35% members discount. You're getting back product to the value of $1,100. Also, a gold member makes 55% retail profit. Then we have a Palladium package, which will cost you $699 Canadian dollars. You get up to 30% members discount, and you also get back product to the value of $370, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are a business-minded person out there and you look at these 3 packages, you immediately spot this is a win-win situation, because with all of these packages, you're getting back product at the same time. Then we have a 4th package, which is called a retailer. A retailer is basically getting a foot in the door. You can come in from as little as 169 Canadian dollars, get up to 25% members discount, and also get to make 33% retail profit. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, the difference is 33% retail profit as a retailer versus 67% retail profit as a diamond member. Absolutely crazy. Now, I did mention with the diamond, you're getting 40% members discount, highest retail profit, 3 times the earning potential. You now qualify for a 7-day getaway as a diamond member. Your accommodation is absolutely free. You get to choose from over 3,000 resorts in 65 countries, ladies and gentlemen. This is for 2 adults and 2 children under the age of 11, and you got up to 2 years to use this accommodation. So this accommodation is handled by a company called Adenza. So we will give you the information once you join on how to go about claiming your accommodation as well. But you got up to 2 years to use it, ladies and gentlemen. How good is that? You join a business, plus you're getting a free vacation, something you can plan for with your spouse, with your family, etc. as well.
Now, with Global World Trade, we are the only company with the revolutionary inventory account program. That means no auto ship. Now, how does your IA program work? With your IA points, you can get to buy and sell products at your leisure. And you can do this via hosting home branding parties or even at trade shows. Or you can accumulate your IA points and you can get yourself products, all with the new releases, all the lovely, beautiful shoes and other accessories that's been released. You can get those products, or you can even gift your IA points. That means you can buy gifts for your loved ones for special occasions such as birthdays, anniversaries, etc. Okay? And the great thing is that you don't have shipments arriving at your door every single month.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, me as an example, as a diplomat, as a diamond diplomat, I contribute $150 every month. So I accumulate this over 4 months. which means after 4 months I can get product to the value of $600, and I don't have to sell this product because I love using my products. I tend not to sell my products at all. My timepiece is just absolutely amazing. So IA basically equals products back in your pocket immediately. It's as simple as that. So as a diamond, it's $150 a month. As a gold and palladium, it's $75, and as a retailer, it's $35. Now, this is not mandatory. You pay this amount in to earn residual commissions in the business. If you just want to do retail, uh, selling products online, you're welcome to do that as well. But of course, you come into the business to earn much more money as well. So therefore, with your IA, it helps you to promote your own self out there as well. You become the brand. You start using the products. So it's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
Now, we also have different ways where you can get to earn in global wealth trade. And the first way is via retail profits. So how does this work? When you simply buy and sell products at the exclusive member price, you're going to get to earn up to 67% in retail profit. And this is so simple, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it works. Myself, as a diamond member, if I purchase this Fairy Emerald eye ring, I would pay $283, and then I would retail it for $471, and I'm making an instant $188. Now, uh, how lovely is that? Who wouldn't want to earn $188 in a matter of 30 minutes to an hour? You know, it's simple as that. And these are the ways that you can go about doing retail. You can do it via online sales or catalog sales or by hosting home branding parties.
wow. So the second way of earning global wealth trade, ladies and gentlemen, is called wholesale profits. Now, the way wholesale profits works is very simply. Like somebody has invited you to the webinar tonight, now you would launch your email or you have launched your email already, you're going to want to share this opportunity with your network out there, with your family, with your friends as well. So all you do is get them onto a presentation like this, allow us to do the presentation to them on your behalf. When they want to join the business, they would be joining the business under you. So here's an example. If somebody or one of them joins in as a palladium under you, you get to make 150 Canadian dollars. If the next person joins in as a gold member, you earn $250. And if the third person joins in as a diamond, you make 350 Canadian dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you look at this example, let's say you got 10 people, 10 friends to join the webinar. They came on, they loved what they saw. 4 of them want to join in. 2 as a palladium, 1 as a gold, 1 as a diamond. You would have made yourself $900 in wholesale profits immediately, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately. Now, we know that people out there do not earn this sometimes in a month, right? Let alone a quarter. So this is a very easy way. All you're doing is sharing the opportunity out there with as many people as possible.
Now, the third way you get to earn is via the business development and travel bonus. You know, when you help your team to be successful, you're going to get to earn up to 10% as a bonus on all of your first generation. Now, who's your first generation? That's me. That's Tim, Sam, and Amy. They are my first generation as I sponsor them. Now, whoever they bring into the business will be my second generation. Okay. And when I actually help them be successful, I'm actually going to get to earn 5% on all of my second generation. Now, how am I paid? Well, 50% is going to be paid in cash to me, and the other 50% is going to take care of my travel bonus, and that goes towards my hotel accommodation, car rental, and airline costs. So, ladies and gentlemen, how lovely is it to get paid to travel?
Wow, absolutely. I mean, why would you not want to work hard, right? Now, the fourth way of earning in global world trade is called residual commissions. Now, like I said, you can get paid up to 8% on all team sales globally because you can launch new malls anywhere in the world. The world is your oyster. And you can earn up to $10,000 per week, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that figure is not a fictitious figure. We have luxury consultants that are earning $10,000 per week, and they've been in the business for an average of 3 years. It's that simple. So like I mentioned earlier on, how do you get to earn residual commissions? This is you you are the CEO of your company. You have to have a vice president on the left, a vice president on the right. That's all. Have them active on the IA, the monthly IA, and you get to earn residual commissions, ladies and gentlemen. It's that simple as well. So with the diamond package, it gets even better. All diamond email operators get to earn on 3 different emails. So for example, as a diamond member, you own email 1, email 2, and email 3. Let's say after 2 or 3 years or 4 years, you want to pass it down to your kids or to another family member, you can pass down email 2 or email 3 to other people as well. So this is kind of leaving a legacy for your family at the same time. But the nice part is you get to earn on each email as a diamond. That's a huge benefit, ladies and gentlemen, because you're not only earning on 1 email, you're earning on 3. So that is why we say diamond is the way to go, and we push everybody to become a diamond, because from a diamond, you don't want to relax in a business, right? You want to come in and treat this like a business, and you want to grow in the business, and you want to make serious money at the same time. So it's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the fifth way of earning in our business is called global revenue sharing. Now, I'm not sure how many of you out there now actually earn shares in your company. If you do, congratulations and well done, because I know the majority of the people in South Africa are not shareholders in their companies. So with Global World Trade, it gets much better. Now, when you become part of CDSC, which is the Corps Diplomatics Program, you get your share of all company sales globally. What we do is we take 2% of package sales. This is new emails being launched throughout the world, and we put it into a pool. We take 1% of the IA sales, which is your monthly contribution, we put it into a pool. We take 1% of upgrade sales, which is upgrade from Palladium to Diamond, Palladium to Gold, etc. We throw that into a pool. Let's say the pool is worth $50,000 and one share is $1,000. When you become a regional ambassador, you get to earn one share. Now, regional ambassador, all it takes to become that is having 16 personally enrolled, meaning you enroll 16 people, you keep them on the IA program for a period of 6 months, and you become a regional ambassador in the business. So how many of you know 16 people in your country, in your city, in the world? It's absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen, and it's so easy. The next level is a national ambassador. Now you get to earn 2 shares. National ambassador works on a principle of having 32 personally enrolled. And to reach our highest rank in our business, the global ambassador, you need 64 personally enrolled. Keep them on the IA program for a period of 18 months, and you qualify for 3 shares, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you look at the picture on the top, the guy in the center is Mr. Reza Mascalo. He is a national ambassador, and he is the #1 earner in global world trade. And that's him with just one of his checks, ladies and gentlemen. And he's also my direct upline as well. The guy on the left-hand side is Mr. Ramin Mascalo, our CEO and founder. The lady on the right-hand side is our Senior Vice President, Sanaz Human. She's responsible for product development, new products coming in, etc. So she's doing a fantastic job. If you've seen our products, she's the lady behind all of that as well. The guy in the bottom is Rene Lyon. He's our youngest millionaire, and that's him with just one of his checks. These are just one of his checks, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, we also offer you a luxury lifestyle, because when you get to become an ambassador, you're going to qualify for a 5-day Caribbean cruise. Now, isn't this awesome? Now, also, it gets even better, because when you become a regional ambassador, you're going to qualify for an all-inclusive exotic vacation. Okay? And when you become a national ambassador, you're going to qualify to drive your dream luxury car paid for 18 months by Global World Trade. And when you become a global ambassador, you're going to qualify to drive your dream exotic car, also paid for 18 months by Global World Trade. Now, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you want to work hard to actually achieve all of this luxury lifestyle?
Well, absolutely, Sima. You know, the more I look at this, a company pays you to live a luxury lifestyle. Why would you not want to work hard to go all out and make it a success as well? And at the same time, you're getting time freedom, you're getting more time with your family, and you're getting financial freedom at the same time. It's a huge plus, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we're also a company that cares. We're very committed to making a positive impact in the world we live in. We've donated to many charities, causes, and disaster relief funds in the last 10 years. I mean, here's just to name a few: Rally for Kids with Cancer, the latest one being Haiti 2016. This was when we had Hurricane Matthew. So Global World Trade was quickly in there, helping out, donating, helping the charities, going all out to make sure that everyone is fine. So what I like about this is Global World Trade has the same values like us. So we see somebody begging on the street, we buy them a loaf of bread or a carton of milk. So it's the same values, and that's very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. Now, timing really is everything. Now, imagine if our parents or grandparents had the opportunity to partner with the Chanels or the Cartiers of this world. Where would you be today? We wouldn't be on this call, right? Absolutely. So this is your chance. Global World Trade has expanding product lines. We are a debt-free company. We have a proven formula to success, ladies and gentlemen, and we're in the momentum phase at the moment. So if you look at any company, the first 10 years is the difficult phase. You're getting your structures in place, you're getting your products in place, your website, etc., etc. Now we have passed the 10 years. We're now going into our 11th year, and that is our momentum phase, and we are going to the billion. If any one of you had the opportunity to see any of our pictures on Facebook, we always have a finger pointing towards the air. That means to the billion. So here's a thought for you, ladies and gentlemen. Global World Trade pays out 70% of its earnings to luxury consultants throughout the world. 70% of $1 billion. Would you like to be part of Global World Trade or not? Just something for you to think about, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, we are with you every step of the way. We are internet-based. We have worldwide access training in multiple languages. We have the top-of-the-line customer service department where you can call upon them anytime, and they are readily available to assist you. We have a fully automated back office which helps you to keep track of your business in real time. And we have ongoing training webinars like we do now, which helps you to stay connected and keep learning as well. We also have unlimited free access to the company training, and the great thing is that you get to work for yourself but not by yourself, because we are one team and we have the same vision and share the same goal.
Absolutely. So what's the plan of action, ladies and gentlemen? Now, you've heard what an insanely awesome opportunity Global World Trade is, right? Choose your email package and launch your mall immediately, ladies and gentlemen. Get back to the person who invited you to the call tonight, ask them how to launch a mall, or get them to create a mall immediately for you. Once you do that, you get to order your products, and then you can show and retail your products. Me personally, I use my products. I use my merce, my timepiece, my shades, my shoes, and it's so easy for people to look towards my direction, and that means they're inviting me into a conversation. So I have a quick 5-minute discussion with them, hand them over my business card, they go to my mall, they shop, I get paid. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Show and retail products. And you can, of course, expand your territory, launch new emails anywhere in the world. And all you're doing is duplicating those 4 steps again and again and again, and you become so successful and you grow. Now, congratulations. If you don't want to open or launch your email immediately, get back to the person who invited you to the call. Ask them to please give you your $100 gift certificate for joining the call tonight. Now, they'll take you through the process of creating you as a free VIP member. That's correct. You get created as a free VIP member, which means you can purchase of your own VIP account with the $100 gift certificate. There is a condition on that, which means you purchase for $200, you're getting $100 off. That's a 50% discount, ladies and gentlemen. So absolutely insane. Get back to the person who invited you to the call tonight and ask them the questions. Or even if you want, you can type in your questions at the end of this presentation, and we can take it from there as well. Okay? Now, it is time to live again. I know I've been in the situation where I used to go on a weekend, and I used to call that a vacation. You know, get a sick leave, not sick leave, get a leave note for Friday, half day, travel 500 kilometers to the ocean, spend the whole Saturday there, drive back on the Sunday because you got to be to work on Monday. You know, I really thought that was a vacation for me. I thought that was really living my life, but absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. With Global World Trade, you have the opportunity to actually go on a vacation and choose when you come back from the vacation, how much you spend on the vacation. Choose what you want to do. So it is time to live again. And before we move on, I've got one announcement. Now this is going to be an insanely awesome webinar. It's actually going to be tonight, which is 9:15 p.m. EST. Now for all the South Africans on the call, this is going to be 4:15 a.m. for you. If you are in Nigeria, it's 3:15 a.m. for you. I encourage every single one of you to join this New Year's call. It's going to be absolutely insane. We've just been hearing small whispers, etc., that is going to be absolutely crazy. And I was on a call like this last year, and I know what our CEO has done. And he's got some huge surprises in for everyone, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to be covering is 2016 to date and what's going to be happening in 2017 as well, including his massive, massive, massive announcements as well, or promos rather. So it's going to be done by our CEO, Mr. Ramin Mascalo, together with Sanaz Human, our Senior Vice President, and our CTO, Mr. Nenad Kalma as well. So ladies and gentlemen, get back to the person who invited you to this call as well and ask them, how can you get onto this webinar? Hear it directly from our CEO. It's an opportunity that not many out there do get, ladies and gentlemen. Not many out there get this opportunity. So I'd like to welcome you to the Global World Trade family in advance. And in saying that, I believe we have two speakers for this evening.
Yes, we do, Nolan. In fact, our first speaker is all the way from Canada, and she's such an amazing business partner. She's always on our call, and just hearing to her, hearing her voice, and just motivates us even more. So I'm not going to say too much about her. I want her to introduce herself and actually tell you on how she got started with Global World Trade, how the journey has been for her this far. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand you over to Rebecca Robinson. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Seema. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. Well, Happy New Year to start with to all of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us on just the third day of this fresh new year. I want to congratulate all of you for taking the initiative to look into different ways of making your life better. Obviously this is a business, so there's a definite way to financially make your life better, but there are just so many ways that expands when you're part of the GWT family. And if you're open to change, you're open to improvement in your life, and you're open to becoming a better person in who you are and how you approach your life, and not just business but your relationships as well, you have hit the jackpot coming into our family and joining hands with us, definitely, and starting off the new year that way is a great way to do it. I know Seema has given me the opportunity to share a little bit with all of you about my journey with Global Wealth Trade. I actually was introduced to the industry as a child. The first interaction I ever had with a network marketing opportunity or business was actually through my mom hosting various different amounts of parties and home parties with different consultants that she knew, and helping them out and being able to get some great products for herself, through that and the social aspect of it. So I always knew that this was a way that people could generate income for their families, whether it was full-time or just on a part-time basis. They could be really successful. They could meet a lot of great new people. They could help a lot of people, by providing an opportunity and a product. So that was really a no-brainer for me. Through the years, my degree is actually in music, and I haven't done anything with that, but music is definitely a language that ties everybody together. And, through the years, I've done a lot of different things. I worked for Kodak in wholesale photo finishing, which is really kind of a thing of the past. And I've worked in property management for several years. I've worked in a call center as a supervisor. So really a lot of different different areas that I've had a background in. So it just goes to show that it doesn't really matter what your educational expertise is in. This is an industry that really pulls a lot of different types of people together. We have government employees or former government employees. We've got lawyers, doctors, homemakers, which is really probably the hardest job on earth. Really anybody can be successful in this business. So I dabbled a little bit in it myself in my early 20s, and unfortunately I didn't really have a lot of guidance in that respect, and really a lack of understanding of the industry. But it was always there. The seed was planted. I knew that anytime I was envisioning what my perfect dream job was, it was being able to interact with people and work from home and make my own schedule and be my own boss. So that stuck with me. And then about 8 years ago, my brother introduced me to global wealth trade, and I knew that this was the place I wanted to be. So even though I wasn't really ready to, get disciplined and focus 100% on my business, I partnered right away because I saw where this company was going, and well, I thought I saw where this company was going, let's put it that way, and got myself positioned with a diamond package and never looked back. In that time, I can't even tell you how amazing it is to see what has been created. What I thought I knew of the vision wasn't even close to what it actually has become already. So I'm just blown away to think about where we're actually heading. To say that we're partnered with the equivalent of Gucci and Rolex and Louis Vuitton and Hermes is an understatement. We have something that does not exist anywhere else in the world. And the benefit to me partnering up, even when I wasn't ready to get to work, I've introduced personally 8 people locally in that time. And through that, my business has actually expanded to over 500 consultants in 40 countries across the world. And I'm continuing to reach out and expand every day. So I'm super excited about what the future has to hold. We have the best mentors in this company. We have the best partners and success tools and systems. Never mind, we have hands down the best, least restrictive compensation plan in the world, including any kind of traditional business that you would be able to find. So you can do this part-time, you can do it around your job, you don't have to sacrifice the income you already have. This is about creating more wealth. It's about creating legacy for yourself and your family, and being able to have the freedom to really do what you want. Some of us want our exotic cars. I know my dream Audi R8 Final Fantasy concept car is a $500,000 car, but it's also about the freedom. If you just want to spend every week in the summer camping with your kids, if you want to have that secluded home in the bush and be able to make your own choices for life, that's what this is really about. So, I can't say enough. I'm super excited about the webinar tonight. I know it's crazy early for all of you in South Africa, 4:15 a.m. That's called commitment, getting up for that. But I know that Nima and Nolan and Seema rather are going to be joining us. We'll be at the Ottawa office at 9:15 listening to it as well. So I hope that you'll all be able to join us on that as well. And if you have any questions, don't wait. It's the first of the year. You have so much ahead of you that you can accomplish this year together with us. Get yourself to international convention in Toronto in March, and I'm telling you, your life will not be the same when you make this decision. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much, Nolan and Seema, for allowing me a few minutes to talk, and I'm super excited about where we're headed this year.
Wow, thank you, Rebecca, for that. And it's it's a pleasure from us to actually have you on the call and to share your experience and story with the audience tonight. So thank you very much for that. And yes, we are super excited and we revved up and we are ready and waiting for the webinar, which is going to be our time at 4:15 tomorrow morning. So we cannot wait.
Wow, thank you very much, Rebecca. Much appreciated. I'm just thinking about your audio R rate, and I know how much of snow you guys have in Canada. So most probably you can
Ugh,
loan it to me in South Africa.
it's freezing rain here today. I'm afraid that when I head out to the office tonight, I'm actually going to be sliding out of the garage down my driveway. But we'll see what happens.
Great. Thank you very much, Rebecca. So, ladies and gentlemen, we also do have another awesome speaker. And you know why I say this guy is awesome? Because he makes the time to get onto this call. Remember, he doesn't need to be on this call at all, but he supports the team and he's always willing to go the extra mile as well. He's got a huge interest to try and help as many of us be successful in the business. I know he speaks to people on a daily basis. He is the number one earner in the company. He is the number one earner in global world trade. He's won the President's Cup many times as well. I mean, he started off as a government employee back then, and you know, I'll leave that story to him. But I'd like him to just say a few words as well, because it's always good to listen to him. And I know he's super revved up, as we all are, in preparation for our call. That's going to be the New Year's call with our CEO. So, hi, Reza.
Hi, Nolan.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. Super excited. Just waiting for the call, and I wish it was 4:15 a.m. already.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, I'll share my story quickly and, where I got started and where we are today. Basically, I am from Canada, yes, the snowy, icy Canada. I live in Ottawa, the nation's capital, which is the snowiest capital in the world, I hear. And nevertheless, we love it. We love the city. I used to work for the government, and when I heard about this opportunity, it was nothing but an idea on paper. There was no products. There was no world-class gallery. There was no one that made a lot of money or made any money. There was no company. It was just an idea on paper, and it was getting started. It was going to be getting started. Our CEO is the one who called me to come and take a look at what he's up to. I didn't hesitate because I know his track record, I know his history, I know his heart, and I said okay. So I went and sat down, and he basically scribbled on the paper as to what he was creating, what he was putting together. Today I look at it and it seems like he was looking at the crystal ball and predicting the future. So he told me this is what we're going to be. We're going to be a household name. We're going to be in every country around the world. We're going to have created 1,000 millionaires. We're going to be a billion-dollar company. We're going to help so many people, around the world to get what they want out of this business. We're going to create a final home. When I say final home, because there's a lot of people who have at some point in their life try to engage into direct sales, network marketing, MLM, whatever you like to call it. And whether they applied themselves or not is the question. I'm talking about everyone's done, this industry has appealed to them at some point. They have taken, maybe they have launched, they have joined some company at some point, and the ones that have given it their full effort and did not succeed or did not last, he wanted to create a home for those people and everyone else. So basically he told me what he was going to do after he finished his scribbling on the paper, opened the little briefcase, showed me some samples. This is early on of some of the samples that he had that he was going to get started with. I didn't quite understand what it is that he wanted me to do, but he shared with me that we're not going to have any borders. We're going to have world-class products. This is the starting point. And, this is what I'm going to do. Are you in? I looked at him and I said, without hesitation, yes, I am. I launched my diamond email immediately. But I was not really ready. It was not the best timing for me at that time. Why? Because I was single, no dependents. Life was good. Life was okay. I was a government manager. I was, playing with real estate on side. So, but I understood that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I positioned myself immediately with Global Wealth Trade and watched its progression, watched it grow. Mind you, I didn't mean to wait 3.5 years before I applied myself, but that's the way it went. I did not apply myself for 3.5 years. But I saw in that 3.5 years, my gosh, everything I had predicted was happening. Expansions, people earning some crazy amount of income. I saw how they outgrew the head office, the original office in Ottawa within months. They moved to another office in Ottawa, much bigger office. They outgrew that one within 7 months. Then they moved to Toronto. They moved the office to Toronto. They opened the one in Toronto, and that one lasted quite a while, actually. It lasted maybe about a year and a half. They outgrew that one, and then they went to another one today. Currently, they're in a 64,000 square foot building, freestanding. But anyways, within that 3.5 years, I was at a convention, and I saw people going on the stage. I saw the products that the progression in the product side. There was people on the stage making $5, $10, $15, $20,000 per month, all of them under a year, and they had all launched their email years after I had, except they were making money, and I was not making any money yet. Why? Because I was not applying myself. I didn't get to work yet. But nevertheless, because of the structure of this company, this program, I did not lose anything. It was all banked for me because I positioned myself. And what I did was I started to work in a serious way, serious part-time, we call it. Basically, my job was in the morning. Doing my business was nights and weekends. And the fact that I wasted 3.5 years of my time, I wanted to end my job. I wanted to get rid of my job within 6 months. And you know what? I put everything else aside. I didn't mind sacrificing and basically put the toys aside, told friends and family that you might not see me that much for the next little while, and so on. And everybody's wondering, why? What are you up to? What are you doing? And I told them, I'm trying to fire my boss, and I'm going to fire my boss within 6 months. And they're like, you're going to fire your boss? What are you up to? Then I say, well, I can't really explain it to you like this. If you're interested to know what I'm about to do, what I'm up to, come and see me in such and such place at such and such time. And, I started sharing and showing these products and opportunity with absolutely everyone possible, whether it was in person, one-on-one, whether it was at group meetings, weekly meetings, whether it was online webinars such as this. We didn't have webinars, we had Skype calls. Whether it was telephone conversations, whether it was, didn't matter where. I just absolutely shared this with everyone to the best of my ability and followed up with them, because some people, need to think about it, need to talk about it, need to pray about it. So I did my follow-ups, and you know what? Some launched right away, some took a little while to launch, some waited a long time to launch, and some didn't launch at all. It's okay. I understood one thing. With our compensation plan and the fact that we have no borders, I understood that I need two aces. I need two good individuals. I need two persons that understand business, who are the leadership material, work with them, and if I can find my two aces, whether it takes me a month or a year or 10 years, I have hit a financial home run. And that's where I, my first month I did $5,600 in income. Not bad, considering it was part-time. My 6th month I hit over $12,000 in income. That's when I said goodbye to my business, to my job. I started doing the GWT full-time. And 10th month I hit $27,000. 27 months I had hit my first million. Since then I've made several $1 million, and I tell you, to say life has changed is an understatement. Today I do what I want, when I want, with whoever I want, travel the world, help many people around the world, to accomplish their dream, their targets, their goals. That's why, for those of you who know me for a while, you know how often I'm on the road, you know how often I'm traveling. My last one was in St. Lucia. We were off for a little bit for the Christmas and the New Year. Well, what I mean by off, there was no travel schedules. And you know what, we have a family tradition since, we have kids. And my brother has a son, my nephew, so New Year's tradition was we spend it at their favorite resort. That's the Hilton Lac Leamy. They love to swim outside in -40 in a hot pool and hot tubs and indoor. And enjoy the food and the facility, so the kids love that, so that's what we do, except it keeps getting better because this year we had the place for over 10 days, 11 days actually. And, to have that resort for 11 days, I could never imagine having a job and spending that kind of money for a resort just for the sake of Christmas and New Year's for the kids. We used to do it, like I said, maybe just a New Year's Eve, then it was just a couple of days, then it was maybe a couple of 3 days, 4 days. Today, it's going on about 2 weeks. Even though, I couldn't stay awake, I still work. I use the executive lounge to work, and I try to make sure the kids, enjoy themselves. And we had the largest crowd this year at Hilton Lac Leamy, which we invited all relatives and parents, and close family, all to celebrate it with us at Lac Leamy, and we took care of the tab. And again, I could have not imagined being able to do stuff like that working on my last job. I couldn't imagine spending over $25,000 just to bring relatives and family in so they can enjoy it with us. And they appreciated it. We had a blast. And you know what? Back to work. Back to work. I'm excited about the New Year's Day call, which is tonight. Usually it's following New Year's Eve, the actual New Year's Day, but this one we put it on tonight at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. So that makes it, I don't know, like 4 or 5 in the morning for you guys. But I tell you, every year this call blows me away. And every year this call keeps getting better. And this year is no exception. This year is going to be, I have some idea of some of the things that's going to be announced. It's going to blow your mind, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's going to absolutely blow your mind. What you want to do is make sure that not only you're launched, not only that you're a diamond, make sure that you become a diplomat as soon as possible. And I tell you, with what's being announced tonight, it's going to make it so much easier. It's going to create such a frenzy for those of you who have taken action, for those of you who have planted the seeds, for those of you, that have been geared up to explode 2017. Now, for those of you who are not geared up, for those of you who are new, for those of you who for some reason procrastinated, it's okay. You can still get on the call, listen to what's being announced, and take action immediately. Make sure to record the call, even though it'll be recorded. If you have the technology, which we all do, if you have a laptop or computer, you can do that. Nolan, maybe you can do that. Seema, you can do that. But it will be recorded anyways. And you want to share that with all of your members and prospects. You want to call your first and second generation and let them know about what's being announced tonight. Get them on this call. Okay? For those who are not on this call, give them the recorded version. So it's that amazing. It's that exciting. I wish I could talk about it a bit more, but I cannot. One thing I understood also in GWT when I got started was the only way I would lose in GWT, let's assume I was the worst businessman, networker on the planet of Earth. The only way I would lose is if I stopped. Okay? That's why, you see so many people that are late bloomer like myself, it takes them a while to get started. They end up hitting the financial home run once they start getting to work. So anyways, this is a little bit I wanted to share with you guys. I'm excited about the call tonight. And the freezing rain, yes, there's freezing rain, but it's beautiful looking at it from inside. Since I don't have to go outside, I work from home. I love it. I look at it. I love it. Seems like my dog loves it. He was with us at the resort as well. And he brought quite a bit of attention to himself. People love him. So yeah, life is good, guys. Life is what it should be. And you know what? We're going to continue on our mission to make it better for everyone who wants to change their life around the world. And you know what? That's what we do. No members left behind in GWT is what we do. That's our culture. And you know what? If any of you guys have any questions, if you need any assistance, if you need help with anything, it's all there. All you got to do is ask. No one will do it for you. You have to do it, but you ask and you shall receive. Back to you, Nolan.
Wow, thank you very much, Reza. Thank you very much. I hear that excitement. I feel that excitement. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So thanks once again for your time, Reza. Really, really appreciate it. Always appreciate your kind words and your motivation as well, because you're speaking from experience and you know exactly where we are and where we're actually going to as well. So thank you very much for that.
My pleasure, my friend. My pleasure.
Great. Okay, so if you have any questions, you're welcome to type it in, and we would be able to see it on this side. In the meantime, there were some comments that came in. The first one from Mona Lated. Great job, Nolan, Sima. Thank you, and we appreciate Rebecca Robertson's testimony. Very encouraging. Thank you very much. Uh, she says it's a pleasure listening to us, and we look forward to meeting you in Canada for the convention in March of 2017. So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be at Niagara Falls, one of the 7 wonders of the world. That's where the presentation, well, the conference will be in March of this year. So uh, another comment came in from Sam Paradiso. Great job by all. Thanks. It's a pleasure, Sam. Yes, the session has been recorded tonight. I will share the recording on our various pages and groups as well, so that you're welcome to take a listen to it. So in saying that, ladies and gentlemen, one last, some few words from myself is, don't hesitate. Do not lose this opportunity. Get back to the person who invited you to the call tonight. Launch your emails immediately. Like Reza said, the call that's going to be 4:15 a.m. South African time tomorrow is going to be absolutely amazing. You would just wish you were in already in global world trade. It's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. You watch the space, watch Facebook ads or posts. You're going to hear all about it tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow morning for us South Africans, but tonight for everyone that's in Canada as well. So get back to the person who invited you to the call. Firstly, launch your email immediately. Get them to show you how to process it and register your mall, and then we start training immediately. It's as simple as that. If you're not ready to launch your mall, get back to the person who also invited you and ask them to give you your $100 gift certificate as well. So in saying that, I'd like to say thank you for joining the call. Sima, some last words from your side?
I also would like to thank everybody for being on this call. And yes, let's claim 2017. You know, first step is by getting onto the webinar tomorrow morning. So folks, from me, it's good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, and to the billion. To the billion, folks.
To the billion, everyone.